guys, Creative Laura here. Welcome everyone. Okay, so this is technically day 6 of the 12 days of Christmas. Now you're probably thinking, well, what's all this food for? Well, it's just what I've been gathering as I go to grocery shop. And when I grocery shop, I also stockpile. I get some stockpiling items. And every time I go grocery shopping, I also get something for Christmas. I started that back in probably July, and that's the only way that I find it feasible for myself budget-wise. And I showed you what I did with the stocking stuffers, the items I had gotten previously, and I'll link that video after this one. Sometimes I forget, so remind me if you watch the video and I forgot to do it. But I went to Target. I went to, and I don't often go to Target, so I'll tell you about that experience. Target, then Grocery Outlet, and the Dollar Tree. And I had to get specific things at each one. So let's just talk about the obvious one, Dollar Tree, because, I mean, everyone goes to the Dollar Tree or has a Dollar Tree. So I always get something for stockpiling. So I got some pinto beans because the only other pinto beans that I had was a huge package. I had burned through my other smaller packages. Sorry, you guys, my little ferret. Oh, she's out, so hold on. All right, so here she is. She's being a little, mischievous. They like to hang on your arm, like, let me show you, like this. They like to go the length of your arm. And my puppy is going crazy because he likes to play with her. Look how cute she is. So she's out and about, and she's making a lot of ruckus, so I'm going to let her go. All right, so I just had big bags of the pinto beans, and I don't want to open that big bag because it was really well packaged. So I don't want to disturb it, so I've been buying more of the pinto beans. You can make so much with pinto beans. So I got 2 of those. I completely ran out of kidney beans, so I got 2 more of those. And these were hard to find. When I did find the kidney beans at like Grocery Outlet, they would be $1.29, $1.49. And I knew, or they'd be out. In Walmart too, so that's why I knew they had them at Dollar Tree, so I got 2 packages and 2 of the pinto. And the last time I went to, the last 2 other times that I went to Dollar Tree, I did the same. I got 2 of each. Okay, so I feel like I'm getting caught up in that area. Then I also got some 2 pounds of white rice. I don't normally eat white rice, you guys, but I normally eat brown. But for 2 pounds, this is a really good deal. They also have 2 pounds of the brown rice, which I did buy a ton of that too at the beginning of the pandemic. However, what I learned with the white rice is that it lasts longer because it's hulled. So it's broken down of the shell of the brown rice, because the brown rice is white rice. It just has the shell over this part of the rice. So brown rice can go rancid quicker because of that. So anyway, I eat brown rice because it's good for me. But I do prefer white rice. So I don't know if you can see this little like tear in the package a little bit from probably opening a box. It's not open, but it's been compromised. So I'm going to use this package first. What I do is I take like a big jar. This is a big, really big mason jar. It's like twice the size of a mason jar. It's a little owl. Got it from the 99-cent store. And I just combine 2 bags. They don't always fit, but I'm just saying. So I don't know if you could see that it's the brown and white rice. And I use that up. I refill it. And I've just put it in my rice cooker, and that's how I cook my rice. So I'll be using this package next. The next thing that I got were some Monet vegetable crackers. They're just great for like cheese or dips or anything, and I've been out for a long time, but I want to make sure I have them for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And then I have never seen these at the Dollar Tree. They're the Golden Farms crispy onions. You know, like they're the little onions you put on top of the green bean casserole. Well, these are, I normally wouldn't buy these, you guys, but they aren't too bad as far as sodium. 40 milligrams for 2 tablespoons. I think the regular fried onions, or whatever they're called, are double that. And then the carbs are only 2 grams. Fat is 3.5. I mean, they're just a treat. Remember, we don't eat this way year round, but for the holidays, I don't see anything wrong with putting that on top of our green bean casserole, which is something we don't normally eat anyway, but I thought it would be nice to have. So I got those only because I've never seen them, and it's a treat. Then I got these for my dad's stocking. He's already had a can, and he liked them. He said, but they're nothing like the ones he had in the South, in New Orleans, which I knew that, because all over the South, they're not specific to New Orleans. Boiled peanuts are all over the South. But, and like South America too. And like, what's the other country? The Philippines, any kind of that type of climate. So, these are legumes, and he said they were good. I did try some as well. They're not as good as the, fresh boiled peanuts, but in a can, I'm considering this a stockpile and also a treat, a stockpiling treat. So he's going to get a can of these in his stocking. And they are good. They have 3 flavors: original, barbecue, and spicy jalapeno. That's the one I ate. Okay, so now we're going to move on to grocery outlet. So that's the main grocery store I go to. I really only just go to Walmart and I do the pickup where they load your car up. Now it's been every 2 months because I can have it delivered too. But every other time I go to grocery outlet, they do have these cans of salmon. Now my dad and I like salmon patties or salmon on our salads, and this is a great stockpiling food, so that's why I started buying them. They were only $2.99 at my grocery outlet. The only problem with grocery outlet, it's an outlet store, but from one city to the next, they are independently owned, so the prices are a bit different. They might have the same access to the same exact foods, but like the ones in my dad's area are more expensive. They're $1 more a can. So I just buy them in my area, and they are 14.75 ounces. And I think at Walmart, these are like $4.99, but I get them for $2.99. So we'll probably be eating salmon patties for Christmas Eve, and then maybe fried fish on Christmas Day, because I still have some frozen swai that I would like to fry, which you guys, like I said, we don't normally eat that kind of stuff all the time, but for the holidays we do indulge. Since I don't eat meat, I got my dad another little canned ham. It's from Canada, and he ate from this, he said, for 5 days. Actually, it was probably more because he had seconds at my house, like the next day after Thanksgiving, and then he had like 5 more days worth of ham. So it's just a 16-ounce thing of ham. It was, let me think here, it was $3.49. I think that's a good deal, right? I mean, I don't know. See, it's hard for me to gauge on meats because I don't normally buy it. But I tried to get it for my dad. And they had these. This is for my stockpile for my dad. They're chicken raviolis in tomato sauce. And they're just, you literally pop the top and you can eat them as is or warm them up. But, you know, in the case of an emergency, I thought it'd be really good to have these. And I'm not a fan of these, to be quite honest. Growing up, I never liked them. We never really ate them. And when I would go to friends' houses, I thought they were disgusting. But in a pinch, I think these would be good. And the servings are 2 servings. So, yeah, I could see that, you know, paired with like a salad or something. This would be perfect. So, these were 50 cents, and that was a great price. I went back to get more. They were gone. So, I got 4 of them, and I already gave 2 to my dad just to have like on hand. Okay, next thing now from Target. I went to Target to get some printer ink. I had major issues last week. I did all of this last week, you guys, before I really hurt my knee. And it was already hurt, but like I really hurt it. So I had to get printer ink, and of course they didn't have anything just in the black. You had to buy both the color and the black, so it was kind of pricey. And I thought, all right, well, while I'm here, let's make use of the trip. Now, I don't like potatoes, but I do like the dehydrated mashed potatoes. I don't know why. I have no idea why. But, you know, I'll eat them twice a year for Thanksgiving and actually Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. So like 3 times a year. Now, this is a 13.7 ounce box. I think this was $1.49 at Target, but I think it was $1.99 at Grocery Outlet, the same size, and then at Walmart it was more, like almost $2.99 I think. I'll have to double check, but it was quite a bit more. So I thought, well, wow, that's a good deal, and I'll save that for Christmas Eve and day because I do like it. And then I'm not a huge fan of pasta either, but I know it's a great stockpiling item. So I got the chickpea banza. It's little horns. I think it's pronounced cavatappi, and they're made from chickpeas. And that's one of my favorite bean. So I really like these. They have a lot of protein, as you can see, 23 grams per serving. These are normally really expensive, between $2.99, $3.99 or more. I got this, it was on sale for like $2.49, so like 50 cents off, but I thought, well, I do like that more than regular pasta. Let me just get it. Okay. I don't know about where you guys live, but here in California, we are like the top producers for the U.S., along with Mexico, for tomatoes. But tomato sauce was gone from our shelves during the beginning of the pandemic, and so I wanted to just stock up, and they had this for 79 cents. And that's a great price because this is a big 29 ounce. This at Grocery Outlet would have been like anywhere from 99 to $1.29, and probably at Walmart the same. So I thought I should have got 2, but you know, I was kind of trying to just get in and out, and I was sort of on a budget. Okay, so the last thing was a pound of garbanzo beans. I like to keep these on stock because I do make my own hummus, and you can make your own like falafels from these. Garbanzos are more expensive and they're a little bit harder to find in the grocery store. So anytime I see them, I'll pay the price. They can run from $1.49, $1.29 they're $1.29 I think at Grocery Outlet and $1.49 at Walmart. These were 99 cents, and I thought, oh my gosh, that's really good. So I got 2 packs. And the next time I go to Target, I will get 2 more. So, the moral of the story here is that every time you go to the store, you guys, pick up something for stockpiling, and also, towards Christmas, like a Christmas stocking stuffer or something towards your dinner. And I've done all of that. So I've got stocking stuffers, I've got stockpiling, something for towards the dinner, and yeah, I couldn't be happier because I kind of feel like I got everything at a really good price. And it's going towards my stockpile. And I don't normally eat processed foods, but obviously these are all whole foods, except for like the box, potatoes and the crackers and the canned stuff. But sometimes you just can't help it, and it is what it is. That's what stockpiling is. You either can it yourself, or you buy canned, or you buy freezer refrigerated items, which my refrigerator went out in the middle of the summer. That was a nightmare. So I kind of learned from that. And I guess it's just, keep buying little by little. I'm on a major budget, but I was able to, I won't buy something that I really want or like in order to get maybe 4 packages of beans, because it's going towards my stockpiling. So let me show you something else that I got for Christmas Eve or day. I'll be right back. Okay, because my dad's probably going to be here Christmas Eve and day. I know he will. I don't think we're going to my sister's. It's just a little too chancy. They both work with the public, my brother-in-law and sister, and then my nephew's back in school, and they have not closed the schools back down, even though we're in the purple zone. So I just think it's safer, just my dad and I. We talked about it, and, should probably be upset, but hey, it's our health, right? This is a 4-pound bag that I got from Walmart when I did my Walmart pickup. And we used half of it for Thanksgiving, and we had leftover for days. So it's just swai. It's a white fish. And we have the other half left, so we'll probably make that for Christmas Day. And maybe do the salmon patties Christmas Eve. And then the other thing, and I can't remember the price of this, but like maybe $13 or $12, something around there. At Grocery Outlet, I bought 2 pies. I'm not huge into sweets, but I know my dad loves them. They had Sara Lee pies. You buy one, you get one free. They were $4.99 basically for 2 pies. And they turned out really good. So I got a blueberry one for Christmas and a sweet potato one we had for Thanksgiving. And I had a little sliver of it. It was a little too sweet for me, so my dad took the rest of it. But I do love blueberry, so I'm looking forward to that. And for $2.50, that's such a great deal for a pie, and it's like freshly done. So just another thing. I just started really early. I'm totally like my mom in that way. She would start very early in the season to start buying gifts, and by after Christmas, I remember to get us like our jewelry for the next year for Christmas, which I loved. And I'm just so happy that she kind of taught my sister and I that. So now I shop way ahead of time because I'm kind of the sole provider for my dad. Sarah, be quiet. That's Sarah. So I just buy ahead of time, and it really pays off. So I have a pie, I have a ham for my dad. We're going to have salmon patties. We have swai that we'll make. We'll have some fake potatoes. I don't know why I like them, but they're not fake. They're just dehydrated, but they're processed. But I prefer those. I don't know why. I have stockpiling items and a stocking stuffer, things for Christmas Eve and day, for appetizers, and for one of the casseroles. I feel really lucky that I kind of every time I went, I got something. So just a thought. So hopefully you guys can take from these tips and use them. You still have quite a few days before Christmas. Every time you go, just think of stockpiling. Get your normal stuff that you need to get. Get your stockpiling items, maybe 3 or 4 or 5, and then maybe a couple of Christmas things, and you're done. Okay, guys, let me know what you're getting, what you're eating on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, what you've been buying at the store. I'd really like to hear that, and what your stocking stuffers, what you've been buying, like maybe at the grocery store for stocking stuffers. All right, guys, I will see you later, and someone wants to say goodbye. She got in the cat's water, so she's kind of like all wet. She loves water. Look at her. She's saying goodbye, guys. Love you all. Look how she hangs on to my arm. Look at her little tail. It's so cute. Say goodbye, baby. Say goodbye. Doesn't she look like a little panda bear? Anyways, guys, I'll see you all later. Let me know in the comments what you're getting. Bye, everyone.